Nissan Armada Mountain Patrol Quick Spin Review, Holding the High Ground. Look at this year's Nissan Armada Mountain Patrol concept and last year's Titan Project Basecamp as peace offerings. 6 tons of wilderness-taming wampum dedicated to the kayak and bike rack set. Nissan wants to be friends with the off-road enthusiast community again. Why did the two sides break up? Neglect. Decades of dirt-ready offerings put Nissan and the trekkers closer than forked branches and marshmallows. Nearly every Nissan Hardbody commercial from the 1980s promoted the pickup as a means to adventure, not merely a tough hauler. Nissan Pathfinder commercials from the 1990s almost all featured snow, rocks, rivers, or mud for a supporting cast. As the Pathfinder bloated into middle age and retired from the hard rock life, Xterra took over. That Xterra then slid into the Pathfinder's former commercial campaign, and the hearts of outdoor enthusiasts. Then, sometime in the lead-up to the Great Recession, Nissan drove out of the woods and didn't look back. Instead of sincere updates for the 4-year-old Xterra and 5-year-old Frontier around 2009, product planning but both on cinder blocks out back and left them to rot. In 2015, Nissan grabbed its shotgun and put the Xterra in the ground. The Frontier's still back there. Adventure travelers, as disgusted as if Nissan had been doing donuts through delicate flora on its way to dynamiting endangered fish, abandoned the brand. Yet it's not like Nissan forgot how to build a capable truck. In fact, Nissan never stopped. The Frontier, ancient but indestructible, gobbles punishment as readily as the legendary Hardbody. Overseas, there's nowhere the Patrol won't go. More accurately, there's nowhere the Patrol hasn't already gone in its 67 years. Enter the Armada Mountain Patrol, introduced at the Overland Expo West. The newest hunk of bait to lure enthusiasts back to the brand comes after a year of promotion for the Titan Project Basecamp, which was unveiled at the same show last year. Since then, Nissan has run a series of Titan adventures for the media, trying to position the pickup as a gifted multitool for backwoods exploits. Joe Cashin, Nissan's senior marketing manager for Titan and the NV series, said the automaker sees a growth opportunity in aiming the Titan at the hunter, fisher, boater, camper crowd. This year's Armada Snow Patrol tried to hook the snowbound set. And enticements are also in the pipeline. Nissan dealers will soon offer a 3-inch lift from Icon Vehicle Design, and we got the idea there's a factory-approved lift kit on the way for the Armada. We got a little wheel time in the Armada Mountain Patrol on a lengthy backcountry route in the high country around Flagstaff and Jerome, Arizona. The convoy included a standard Armada Platinum Reserve, the Project Basecamp Titan, a brace of less extreme Titans, and 2 pure aftermarket offerings, the Recon Campers and V200 Evny Overlander, and Rule Breaker, a yellow Titan with a black and yellow Lance camper built by Hellwig Products. David Page runs Fluid Peak Collective, Nissan's outside agency doing lifestyle and social media for trucks. He designed the Titan Project Basecamp. "I built my dream truck," he says. He also is behind the Armada Snow Patrol and the Armada Mountain Patrol. Starting with an Armada Platinum Reserve, Page added about 1,500 pounds of kit, putting the Mountain Patrol well over 7,000 pounds. The biggest challenges compared to the Titan Project Basecamp was the Armada's lower payload capacity compared to the Titan, no 8-food pickup bed, and a lack of vertical space for a 4'X3 bed under a low roof. That meant more discrimination concerning amenities, so whereas the Titan Project Basecamp is good for about a week of self-sufficiency, the Armada Mountain Patrol can disappear for around 5 days. The Armada might be a mildly diluted Nissan Patrol, but it didn't fear anything in our day of wheeling. By putting that Armada on a 6-inch Comini lift and fitting 35-inch Nitto grapplers, our trail day was the equivalent of inviting Usain Bolt to run a community college track meet. Still, the Mountain Patrol was a sound build, especially on the road. On the winding mountain tarmac running up to Jerome, Arizona, the Mountain Patrol maintained steady composure, refusing to flop over in tight bends even when pushed. Anyone with carmaker money can build a good truck, though. The more important question is whether Nissan will continue investing money and stay in the game long enough to woo the twice-shy outdoor enthusiast crowd. The few threads on overlanding forums inquiring about the Titan and Armada, compared to the number of Toyota Tacoma and Land Cruiser threads, for instance, almost always include the assessment that they're good trucks but the aftermarket isn't there. Nissan says it's in the long game with both trucks. David Bursick, senior marketing manager for the Armada, said the carmaker cares about Armada now at the highest levels, and that it won't be left to wither. Both Bursick and Titan marketing manager Cashin told us that Nissan will continue using builds like Project Basecamp and Armada Mountain Patrol to demonstrate possibilities, at the same time as they work on developing more aftermarket products such as the Icon Lift. When we asked Kevin Raftery, Nissan's point man for truck and SUV outdoor communications, if he thought Nissan was ready to hold on for the years it might take to restore the faith, he replied, "That's the hope.